Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're returning, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up afterwards. And now let's get into the video. Hey y'all, what's happening? What y'all up to on this Soulful Sunday? Hey, what y'all doing over there? Y'all see what I'm doing over here? I know a lot of y'all be saying like it's too hot in the summertime to be getting in the kitchen, turning on your oven. It's too hot for all that. You know what I'm saying? So you want to keep with the light meals, and I get it. I get it, sis. But I, whenever I have the need to eat or want to cook some soul food, I just go in the kitchen and do it. Cause like today, I feel like some dressing, girl. So I mean, don't the air conditioner work? The air conditioner work just fine. So just go ahead and eat what you want to eat. I have to have a soul food type meal on Sunday sometime. And so I can't wait to know winter time and fall time. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, make it do what it do. So here I decided I wanted to have some dressing today, girl. So I have fixed up, go ahead and, not Jiffy. Please don't use Jiffy cornbread mix. But get you some cornmeal, and you can look on the back of the cornmeal and figure out how to cook your cornbread. Or you can get you some complete cornbread mix and use that. So I just used one pan of made a smaller pan of cornbread because I was making a little small little batch of dressing. This ain't for nobody but myself in my house. Crumble that cornbread all up over there in that pan that I got pushed to the back. And then you remember how back in the day they used to make the whole turkey to make the dressing. And you know what I'm saying, I love the dressing, but it just always seemed like the turkey would be so goddamn dry. So I just boiled up some chicken, girl. Removed it, and I use chicken legs and thighs because I like dark meat. It seems like it give out the most flavor, and it's always so juicy. So I just boiled those, put all my little seasonings in there, and removed all the chicken from the bones and throw that on inside the cornbread. I usually use cream of celery in my dressing, but it really don't matter. This is a can of cream of chicken, and I got backup over there some cream of mushroom. Whatever in your pantry, girl, that say cream or something. Hide it on standby, just in case you don't got enough chicken broth or turkey broth or whatever broth that you use. And like I said, I prefer chicken broth. And then just season this up the way you like it to taste. So I'm gonna add black pepper. This is poultry seasoning, and I got the wrong poultry seasoning because this poultry seasoning ain't even had no sage in it. This must be some white people. I mean, no, not no white people, but this ain't the poultry seasoning I grew up on. Okay, because it ain't had no sage in it. So I had to go out and get me some sage. That's like the key component, and you want to use this carefully because it's very strong. And then I just add, garlic, onion powder, whatever seasons you like. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got that sage up in there. And then chop you up some bell peppers, some onions, some celery. I already got that chopped up. I keep it frozen in the freezer on standby. So y'all can do that. Sometimes I make up little cubes and stuff of my seasonings, especially like because if I don't, my bell peppers and onions and stuff will go bad, honey. Because you gotta buy them in bulk. You can't just, but well, you can buy them one, two here and there, but I don't. I use this so often. I just go ahead and freeze up my bell pepper, onion, celery, and stuff all together, and that works real well for me. It comes in handy, so I can just throw it on in there. So all I'm doing right now is just seasoning up this little batter before I add my egg and whatnot. And so the key to making a good dressing is just getting the texture right before you bake it. I can't stand no dry dressing, and I can't stand no mushy undone dressing. We're gonna add this right here. This is a pot of this is where I boiled the chicken at, so I got that juice or chicken broth reserved for that. So you just want to add a cup at a time until you get the right consistency of the dressing. Add just a cup at a time. See, I got a whole bunch of bell peppers and onions in there too. I don't need that because I just needed that to flavor up the broth. So stir that up. Keep it going. And you want to taste, keep on stirring this until you get the right texture and taste it because I'm gonna add an egg in here to hold this all together when I bake it. But you want to taste it and get it to perfection before you add the egg because you don't want to be tasting a raw egg. Or if you want to, I mean, do your thing. You want to get sick. I don't know if raw eggs make you sick because my father used to drink a raw egg every morning. I never understood the reason why. He said it was good for you and good for your heart or something. That was the most sickest stuff I ever seen in my life. I would gag every time I would see him do that. He would crack an egg in a cup and just drink it. Ugh. I don't know why he did that. But anyway, taste your dressing. See if it's all good. Add what you need to add. I think I needed a little bit more sage in here. It wasn't tasting right. But like I said, you gotta carefully add this because it's strong. And you know, once you overdo it, you can't take it back. So that's why I'm putting it in my hand, just in case it come out too fast. Yeah, I don't be letting this heat stop me from getting in the kitchen. Cause when that's sugar I'm pouring in there, not sugar to make it sweet, just to balance out all of the seasonings. A little sugar always helps. Don't go overdoing it unless you want some sweet dressing. I don't know why who started making sweet dressing, but that's disgusting to me, sis. But anyway, like I was saying, I didn't lost my thought. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, I was saying I don't care about how hot it is outside. When I'm ready to eat, I just want to eat what I want to eat. And this is a soulful Sunday, so this is what I want to eat. I can't have no pizza and burger on Sunday. I can't. It just ain't gonna work for me. This make me feel um like close to home. It make me feel like I'm close to my grandma, all my ones that's been passed away, all my auntie, all the elders in the family. You know what I'm saying? You know how you can go. Well, some people, some of us that grew up, and after church you come home and you got you a nice dress and cornbread, dress and some greens, some sweet potatoes, and some fried chicken, a cake on the counter and stuff like those are things I remember when I was a little girl coming up. I just love those times, and when I'm in the kitchen cooking these type of meals, that's what it make me feel like. It make me think about that, and it just make me feel good. So this ain't all just only about eating. I don't know, make my heart feel good. Let me taste this. See where we at with it. Perfecto. Perfecto. Now you can throw your egg in there. The egg is just gonna help it bind together. Some people don't even use egg in it. I don't think I've ever cooked any dressing without adding an egg to it. And you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm not finna try it without the egg. But a lot of people don't even use egg. So I mean, do you? This is the cornmeal mix that I used. I forgot to show y'all in the beginning. Just go by the back of the package to make the cornbread. And so I'm just gonna butter up my dish. You can put olive oil in here if you don't want to use butter. Just a little bit, you know, so it won't stick. The dressing won't stick as much, which it really shouldn't, because you know what I'm saying, you got oil and stuff all up in the chicken broth. But I just like to get this extra coating because I like a little I like my dressing to be like a little crust on the outside and then kind of creamy a little bit in the inside. You know what I'm talking about? This dressing gonna come out so bomb. I love dressing. So we're just gonna pour this in, pop it in the oven at like 375. And you want to just let that cook for about 40 minutes. Just check it out. Check it to see. Make sure I bake it uncovered. I don't cover it. I bake it uncovered, and I drizzle a little melted butter on top just to make sure that it gets nice and golden brown. That's optional as well. You don't have to do it like that. But I just want to make sure that mine gets that little golden, buttery butterness at the top. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of butter and melt it, pop it in the microwave, and pour it all over my dressing. You see how much chicken broth I got left? Don't throw that away because you can use that for whatever else you're cooking. And even if you ain't cooking nothing else that you need, it put that in a container and save that. That's all flavor up in that pot. All flavor. Sister, you stay on my mind. Oh, sister, you two of a kind soul. Sister. Why am I thinking about the color purple? So while my dressing's in the oven, I'm just gonna show y'all what else. This just another little side dish that I enjoy. This is a cornbread dressing video, but I just wanted to show you another little dish, quick dish that I make on the side that I love. It's just green beans and potatoes. And I like to sit at the table and watch my little Lifetime or whatever I'm watching and pick my green beans. Like I said, this makes me feel some type of way too. It makes me think about my grandma, my aunties. Well, any of y'all sat in the kitchen with your peoples and they had y'all picking greens and snapping peas or prepping, helping them prep anything. I miss those times, and that's what I do on Sundays sometimes, y'all. So I'm just taking the ends off these raggedy green beans. I love fresh green beans. You could do frozen if you like, but ain't nothing like the fresh green beans. Just you leave them whole like that, or you can snap them in half. I snap them in half if they're too long. So I got all my peas snapped, and I cut up my potatoes, and now I cut up like 4 strips of bacon in here, along with some onion, some red onion, and this gonna flavor it up real nicely. You just want to cook the bacon until it's cooked a little bit. It don't have to be completely crispy, but just cook it. I leave that little fat up in there. I don't drain it because I need that all that flavor, all of that flavor. And you just want to dump this in here and saute that a little bit. You can add all whatever seasons you like. I'm gonna add all of the seasons that I use in the dressing, minus the sage. So everything that I use in the dressing, I'm going to use in my green beans as well. Ain't that so pretty? I love to see some green. Make me feel good. Don't worry about a little bacon, sis. That bacon ain't gonna kill you. Okay? It's not. If you don't want to use the bacon, you can use turkey bacon. If you don't want to use turkey bacon, I like to use smoked turkey pieces. You can do that on smoked turkey pieces. Really set it off. I love smoked turkey. You can put that in your green beans and potatoes too. Oh, then one other ingredient I'm gonna add besides all of the seasonings that I use is this Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning. Now I got that tip from a family member. Um, their green beans was so good. It was just something inside their green beans. I'm like, what did you put in your green beans? And they told me they put Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning in it, and it came out so good. And so I tried that, and I put it in mine, and the green beans is bomb. It still don't taste like hers. So she probably told she probably left out an ingredient and didn't want to tell me everything that go up in there. But that's all right, because my green beans still bomb. Do any of y'all do that? Yeah, a lot of y'all do that. Y'all hide y'all recipes. The reason why I don't hide my little recipes or I don't care about sharing them is because it doesn't matter if you share them or not. We sharing is caring. Everybody want to cook, you know. you want to leave out, some recipes and stuff for your kids later on. And it don't matter no way because everybody can look up different recipes on the internet in the first place. And everybody is not gonna cook the same. It's still gonna come out different. When you watching cooking videos and stuff, that's just to kind of get the gist of what you really want to do. I watch a lot of cooking videos and get ideas, but it's never the same as uh, the way they cook. The way I cook is a mixture between my mom, my aunties, my grandma, and then other people that I've seen over the years, and then my own little flair to it. And so after I sauteed the green beans, I added that chicken stock. I used the rest of that chicken, not the rest of it. I still had some left over. I used the chicken stock to finish boiling, and here go that Hidden Valley ranch in it, and it's gonna turn out so bomb, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. If you don't want to use the chicken stock, you can just use regular water and add like that chicken bouillon to it. Or you don't even have to use the chicken at all. But I highly suggest that you do if you want your green beans to come out bomb. Okay. Although I added some garlic powder, I gotta put a little bit of fresh garlic in there because that's gonna make it hit right there. That's gonna make it hit right there. Now let's take a peek. Look at that. Look at that. Don't you get you look at the broth. It's just seasoned to perfection. You know that's gonna be some bomb green beans, okay? You see the seasoning. Okay, and I just pulled out my dressing. You see how beautifully golden brown it is, sis? You can see the seasoning through there too. It's nice and moist, yet it's got me that little crust on the outside, girl. I done dug in the dressing before I even took a picture of the dressing and the dang on green beans. Here's an up close and personal picture of the green beans and potatoes. Yes, ma'am. Can we just take a up close look at this dressing again? One more time. Hey, girl. And you need you some fried meat with this today. Don't bake no meat today. Go ahead and get some fried food. Dang, I forgot to take a picture of sweet potatoes, but you get the picture. Have a soulful Sunday, y'all. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Later.